Ever watched a UFC fight and felt your stomach twist just a little? You're sitting there, maybe eating chips, chilling with friends, and then boom, some guy takes a clean shot to the head and drops like a bag of bricks. The other fighter doesn't even pause. He jumps on top and keeps punching, over and over. The ref's yelling, the crowd's screaming, blood's flying, and you're just sitting there like, wait, is this still a sport? Or did I accidentally tune into a live execution? You're not the only one asking that question. UFC, for all its glitz and glamour, lights, cameras, walkout music, Dana White hyping up every event like it's the Super Bowl, at its core is primal. Two trained fighters locked in a cage, whose main objective is to hurt each other so badly that one can't continue. Sounds brutal? That's because it is. Let's not sugarcoat it. This is not tennis. This is not basketball. There are no timeouts, no substitutions, no friendly fouls. There are broken noses, dislocated shoulders, shattered orbital bones, and legs snapping like twigs. There are knockouts that leave fighters unconscious before they even hit the ground. There are chokes that cut off the blood to your brain until you either tap or nap. And yes, there are rules. Of course there are. But most of the time, those rules aren't about stopping the violence. They're about shaping it. You can't kick a grounded opponent in the head. Fine. But you can knee them in the face while they're standing. You can't hit the back of the head, but you can elbow someone's eyebrow open until blood pours down into their eyes. You can't grab the fence, but you can break someone's arm in a legal armbar. It's a strange kind of fairness, equal opportunity savagery. But here's the wild part. The fighters, they love it. They choose this life. Not because they're insane, not because they have a death wish, but because for them, this is art. It's a discipline. It's years of training in jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, wrestling, boxing and conditioning, all coming together in a few minutes of absolute chaos. For these athletes, the octagon isn't a cage, it's a stage. They spend years building up to one moment, training twice a day, 6 days a week, cutting insane amounts of weight, fighting through injuries, living away from their families, all for the chance to walk into that cage, look another human being in the eyes and find out who breaks first. And sometimes, honestly, a lot of the time, it's not about skill. It's about pain tolerance. It's about heart. It's about who's willing to go deeper into the fire. But don't get it twisted. This sport hurts. It breaks people, physically, mentally, emotionally. You've got fighters who can't sleep without painkillers. Guys who forget where they parked, not because they're careless, but because they've been knocked out too many times. Fighters who spiral into depression after a few losses. Fighters who keep coming back, even when they shouldn't, because they don't know who they are without fighting. And when the lights go out, when the fans go home and the gloves are hung up, it gets quiet. That's when the damage starts to really show. Some fighters end up with permanent brain damage. CTE, memory loss, speech problems, mood swings. Others deal with addiction, pain meds, alcohol, anything to numb what fighting did to their bodies and minds. Some lose everything, money, health, even their lives. Yet despite all of this, the UFC keeps growing. It's bigger than ever, more fans, more events, more money. And it's not hard to see why, because as disturbing as the violence can be, there's something undeniably gripping about it. It's not polished or predictable. It's raw, unpredictable, and sometimes straight up insane. You're watching people test the limits of human endurance. You're watching courage, fear, pride, desperation, all explode in real time. One punch can change everything. One mistake can end a career. And when a fighter gets up off the canvas after nearly getting finished, swings back and wins, that's not just sport. That's a damn movie. We cheer, we scream, we lose our minds. And deep down we know, we're not just watching a fight, we're watching survival. And maybe that's what makes it so hard to look away. Because even though it's uncomfortable, even though it's brutal, there's something brutally honest about it. But it leaves you wondering, how much is too much? At what point does the thrill of competition turn into exploitation? Is it okay to cheer for something that leaves people broken when the cameras stop rolling? Do the glory and fame justify the long-term damage? There's no clear answer. UFC is many things. It's a business, it's a show, it's a proving ground. It's a dream for some, a nightmare for others. It's beautiful and horrifying all at once. It's a place where legends are made, but also where bodies and minds are sometimes left in ruins. So the next time you tune in and see someone get flatlined with a head kick or locked in a submission so tight they go limp, remember, this isn't just about wins and losses. It's about sacrifice. It's about walking into a cage with nothing but your will to fight and seeing if you make it out the same person. Spoiler, most don't.